what you did is actually how we like to design travels, finding places where the other stream is flowing, where not the mainstream is going, where the local
Yes.
stream is flowing. And it's just a place where you start the first 2, 3, 4 days, however you like it, or just coming and grab your own spice coffee from the garden, what is planted
Yeah.
here, and listen to some wisdom, listen to some, hey, how is it working that this golden apple, how they call the fruit, how is it helping my stamina, how is it helping myself on a biological way.
In Sri Lanka, we have more than 100 over 10-meter waterfalls. And the shorter ones are plenty, like more than 400. Then once you do trek, definitely you will see at least one or two. And even you can get a nice dip.
Ayaboban to everyone this beautiful night. Good. We are live from Sri Lanka. And I think this will be one of the first episodes where we have to talk in English, because when you have guests from all over the world, when you are a dream travel trader, then at least you should speak the language of the angels, like someone said. Welcome, the slangish man, the one of the best guides, one of the best friends, one of Buddha of a Sri Lankan. And welcome for this episode, my beautiful friend, Mr. Sanka, live community. Ayubowa, my friend.
I born, guys, yes.
So we are here from actually Sanka, your place. You had this brilliant idea. Why you not come over, brother? When you're at Sri Lanka, you are anyway close to Negombo. Everyone who
Yes.
lands in Sri Lanka, he lands in Negombo. Actually, the first capital tourist city. And Sanka has a beautiful, amazing land here. And he created his own, better backpacker hostel, and a very nice cooperation of inviting friends, people who are landing directly and having a beautiful first impression of the country. And for this, I'm really looking forward, Sanka, today talk about a little bit about you, about who we met, what's going on in Sri Lanka, why everyone is already booking flight tickets to come here, to don't miss the greatest Earth party. And
Yeah.
we've taken beautiful guest for this episode. It is, she didn't know it before, but now she knows. It is Katarina, because she already traveled to Sri Lanka for a very long time.
Okay,
I'm
great,
really,
great.
really looking forward to invite her today in a very open episode of Travel Podcast. And a special guest will be come later, maybe with a baby, maybe without not. We will see. And also tell a little bit about the first impression, because this is about the today episode. What happened so far in 3 days of Sri Lanka and what will happen. But first of all, I want to introduce our guests by their own, again, for all the people who don't know who they are, why they're here. And normally I would say we start with the lady, but this time Sanka has also beautiful hair and a lady in the heart. So, Mr. Sanka.
First of all, I am Digoda, as you know now. Yeah. I'm a native from here in Negombo. Negombo is the place where the main airport is located. Still, we have one of the main international airport, one, but we have other few, but they are not operating well. Because of that, this is the main point. Anybody comes to Sri Lanka, they land here only. Because of that, I thought why we shouldn't keep them in here, in Negombo, at least one day or the last day. Because Negombo was the tourism capital like 20 years before. But soon after they built the expressway, everything moves to the down south, the southern coast. That's also a very nice area. But anyway, that's why I thought to build up this one like a hostel, like a family experience to get whoever anybody comes maybe for overnight. It doesn't matter. They come and they feel the very first day how is the local hospitality and how is the people and how is the way it's going, livelihood, everything. Because of that, I'm conducting here mainly the cooking demonstration, because cuisine, I believe, the food is one of the great adventure to experience. Yeah, always people love to eat. That's how we are surviving, by the way. Then the different cuisine in first day in their way, how is a very friendly and welcoming experience in here. That's the thing. I don't know. You have to ask from the master, the Louis, how he felt about that. Yes.
Thank you so much love for the first answering. what you did is actually how we like to design travels, finding places where the other stream is flowing, where not the mainstream is going, where the local
Yes.
stream is flowing. And what you did here, I mean, you can open talk about, you created a garden, an Adam and Eva garden, where we're sitting right now. You see it a little bit behind when you see it by daylight. It's like a
Yeah.
really old, actually British building, but filled up with Sri Lankan heart.
Yeah.
You have like in your own supermarket here. So if you're talking just one simple example about banana, coconut, cinnamon, and plenty of more flowers, it's everything around. Right now, no, I would say 300 meters in a nice circle. And this is just an opportunity what Mr. Sanka gave also to the backpacker, to the better backpacker, what we created 10 years ago for people who say, hey, I just want to arrive. I want to have it and I want to give, but it has to be, it is okay if it's simple. It's okay if it's authentically. If you come here, you're living directly with Mother Earth together. You have, even if it's the salamanders, even if it's today, I saw a bug and then the bug lose their wings, but the bug still continue his way. You're having shy street dogs, but and you're having also beautiful, very open dogs. So it's like everything is playing here. And Mr. Max was asking me, Louis, do you really think after 3 days you already can do a kind of a podcast about what happened? And this is the beauty about Sri Lanka. It happened within the first day, within the first hours, within the first moments. Create your own travel book. And what Sanka, what he did here, he created a place for people, I would say maybe 2 or 3 little families could easily live here. It's like really more like a hostel style. It's really familiar. And it's just a place where you start the first 2, 3, 4 days, however you like it, or just coming and grab your own spice coffee from the garden, what is planted here, and listen to some wisdom, listen to some, hey, how is it working that this golden apple, how they call the fruit, how is it helping my stamina? How is it helping myself on a biological way? I think what starts here is really the great tools of however you look like. And Mr. Sanka, I'm really looking forward to hear from you. What happened after it when you start the journey? What is it that people explore in Sri Lanka out of a local way? And where are the invitations? Where do you say, "Chalo guys, this could be a nice route from you. Take us on a little journey."
Sri Lanka now it's tourism booming around here. Because of that, there are so much places become very touristic. But normally in our tours, we just went through. We just go through with those places as well as we normally do off the beaten track. But see, our main rotation is in generally in Sri Lanka. You go Kandy, Ella, then down south, then you finish off the tour. But here, what we do, we add little bit adventure as most important places. Like as I told you to Louis in the earlier, people simply missed the place called brain of the nation. That means there are 2 archaeological marvel cities, okay, where we can show pride, basically, the local pride. I mean, local knowledge. Because as you, I think, have you heard about that? See, the Sri Lanka is the only nation where they had hydraulic civilization. We call tank civilization. We had like 30,000 tanks around the country, especially in dry zone, where they get very less rainwater. Okay, because of that, our kings, our ancestors, they used to make huge tanks, man-made reservoirs. Okay, still there are 1,000 active. By those 1,000 tanks, we do our irrigation at the moment, like agriculture, whatever, when we don't have rain. Okay, that first 2 cities is the must thing. People, most of the people just visit Sigiriya and just, yeah, that is nice place to visit. Actually, you must visit there. But from there are so many other main places you must visit. That's why we talk about off the beaten track. That's why we're going to take you from there to a little bit further rural areas. Then again, once we come to Kandy, from Kandy people to Ella. Okay, because Ella means like, yeah, it's like a people used to call little, mini Amsterdam. You see more tourists over there than locals. Okay, then not going direct to Ella, what we do, we just explore our central highlands. There are so much treks because there's a mountain knuckles. it looks like a knuckles. There are 31 peaks you can explore. There are so much things. I mean, full of the waterfalls, because in Sri Lanka we have more than 100 over 10-meter waterfalls, and the shorter ones are plenty, like more than 400. Then once you do trek, definitely you will see at least one or two, and even you can get a nice dip. See, like that, we just mix with some adventure, as well as we just take you in a off the beaten tracks. Special other things, what I mean, then simply slowly you come down to the southern part to finish your tour. Then people go Yala just for leopard safari. But if you more focus in culture and authenticity, the local tradition, and you must visit, there's a next town called Khataragam, and there's a place where you can find all the Hindus and local devotees are celebrating and doing their rituals together with harmony. It's a very nice cultural experience. You must visit there, follow their rituals, and join with them, and offer something for gods and get the good vibes, blessings, connect with nature. That is very nice. And the vibe for the meditation or yoga, it's phenomenal. Okay, then we slowly come to Gaul or somewhere else, that famous place like Veligama, Mirissa, now surfing stuff. But even in between that, there are some nice beaches you can enjoy peacefully during that time. Because of that, we don't keep in that busy places. We just simply come out outskirts around that. Then there are so many activities what you can do, because people take Gaul. There's a Gaul fort, old Dutch fort, more than 400 years old. But there are so many other cultural activities you can involve. Like you can go to a mine and mine by yourself. A mine means gems.
Beautiful, beautiful set. Tell me the word for beautiful in Singali was elasionai. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, well, you
Oh, listen.
beautiful. Yeah.
The good thing is you joined exclusive today the BBP travel community, and from now on, something what was never before there is like reconnecting our community with the locals, and we're starting in Sri Lanka with that. That's why really praise the Buddha, bring us on this journey and to just show us in a few minutes
Yeah.
just a rare percent of the how do you say, of this great treasure Sri Lanka brings to you. And it's so up to you, it's so individual. What is it you want to see, to explore? Of course, you can say to every country, the only thing is with Sri Lanka, there is just one Sri Lanka. There is, on the one side, nothing to compare to another country, and on the other side, what I learned about the language, why it's their language, why there's language behind the Sanskrit, is that Sri Lanka is over many, many years, many, collecting everything around them. And they keep it, they have it here. It's not like in other countries where the war came, and even in Sri Lanka there was a lot of war, what I also learned again and again, but they could keep the secrets, they could be aware of it and protect it. And this is so beautiful what happened here, and especially with Sri Lanka, with Sanka, Sri Lanka. When I'm living here for the 2 months together with my family, that we're gonna create a totally new tour, is what never before was there. A tour, a travel, a journey, where you find all these places, where you can decide, is it 1 week, is it 21 days, is it 2 months, where you can find these places with yourself, with your own, with who you are in your life, and can truly reconnect while living here on Sri Lanka. And this project, and it is a project we call a Samadhi tour, because Samadhi is something, and I really empfehlen, I'm not sure what the word in English is, give as a choice to be busy with the Buddhism and to hear and to learn about the Buddhism, what is beyond. Yesterday I understood it's scientific. It's science what they do here, and it's so amazing because it's nothing to do with a religion. It's something to do with a kind of a lifestyle, and this is what brings us to the Samadhi tour. All places what Sanka told us, it is here. If you're in Sri Lanka, it's like must to have. It's something you should feel. You should stand in front of it and kind of experience to find a way to yourself, an easy way, lovely way. A way of I can trust my feelings. I can come to my inner soul, inner self, and
that's why it was in this episode for me a very, very important topic to introduce Sanka and to build, not to build this bridge because of the last 10 years, to open the bridge, that Sanka is in the community and you can talk to him. You can ask him, you can even think about, hey Sanka, I'm ready to come to Sri Lanka, what should I do? Where do we start? And we bringing this kind of communication, what was a dream all the years from BBP, that we're having an online market, that we're meeting authentically as who we are on an online market in a community. And this, dear Sanka, I'm happy with you to just do it. We know each other over the last 6 years. There's a wonderful woman, also Krishani, within the team. We built these kind of connections.
My ex.
It's all about the family business. Ex and children and grandfathers. By the way, tomorrow or over tomorrow, we will visit that family. And what we're doing, to make it short and simple, we just keep you with us on the tour. This is what we want to do with you. We're recording everything, we in the community. We have this open space of you want to join right now or you want to do later, because it's an experiment, a project to see what travel can bring of joy and freedomness in life. And you will be maybe not so surprised, but a bit surprised, like when the food is ready, I see at Sanka's place. Yes, I'm just happy to announce this in a very inner circle. And everything what you interested in, what happened here, we have it now on the family travel blog. We have it also, Greta is giving a new topic, traveling as a woman. So it's still, we are really happy to share this, to share everything what happened here. Thanks to you, Katharina, like the others, to give, to be there and to ask, to give feedback. It's like we travel. That's wanted to be said. The room is open for some questions and for some impressions, because we also wanted to have some short little video podcast for you, so everyone can also after it doing in a short time, and we beware of our pressure time.
I just want to say thank you for sharing and taking me and the whole community to such beautiful places. And I'm just enjoying the sounds of the jungle and the pictures around the water, especially with a snake. That was really cool. And we can make a little competition, I think, and to show up every animal you are seeing in Sri Lanka. And another one, which all the food. And I think it was hoppers you showed on the video.
Tasty hopper. Didn't know what easy food, coconut water, the flour of the rice. That's it.
And what is so impressive for me in Sri Lanka with the food is they're taking always the whole plant. Not only the flower or the fruit, it's also the roots or the surrounding of the tree or the leaves also to put food inside. And this is such a really deep culture, and everybody knows everything about all the plants and animals. And this is like a really, really cool tour for a pharmacist like me. And I would love to hear everything you are exploring for you. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you for showing and for seeing, Katharina. And happy birthday for having Sanka in our community now, because he's like the travel medicine plant god, or Buddha, like we say here. If you go with someone and say, take this for your injury foot, this is good for your stamina, and that is this. And like you said, Katharina, the feeling of this is what, when people not starting a religion, when people having a lifestyle like the Buddhism, and they learn so early from it, and even besides this, of course there is a normal life, of course there is a matrix life, of course there is Mr. Sanka here, to having as a teenager some police visited and later being on a fish market. It's like the life is life. And to combine this, today we just were on the Negombo fish market we passed by, and we were at the beach, totally local beach and full of Muslim people, because that area belongs to the Muslim guys. And it was so beautiful to just have a bath with Lion Ra, the little baby, and Greta in middle of very less people, not like India, very comfortable. Everyone is open, like you said, has had this smile, but aware. So like a very nice flow. and it was just from Negombo here in the middle of a jungle, 25 minutes with a tuk-tuk. If it would be a faster tuk-tuk, maybe just 50 minutes, depends on Sanka, if we are having some some next clients. But at least we're having so many tips for you also. Like, it's really necessary to come into this community and stay, please, Sanka, because I'm giving the ball in a second to you. Come into this community and learn how to travel. I just found out, hey, I don't need to, how do you say in German, mich verarschen zu lassen. Because you can easily buy a SIM card at the airport. You can download really high speed internet, like I have here. I mean, I'm not a local, I have better internet in Sanka, and I have the same contract. You can easily order taxis, food, and everything is so transparency. And this is also what we want to teach, to learn, to explore the combination of it, the combination of support the local tourism and still have a good here. And yeah, Mr. Sanka, hop into the picture and take some last questions from Katharina about the and the plans, and then Greta's hopping with before we have.
Okay, super.
I have just one question.
Yes,
Something
please.
I did not get to know when I was in Sri Lanka. Why do all the people are burning coconut before their stores? Do you
For
know
the
that?
stores.
Yeah,
Because of mosquitoes.
Coconut.
they're burning also. Is it
It's
because
like
of the
that.
energy?
See, the coconut charcoal. I mean, the charcoal of the coconut shell. It's one of the mainstream business in Sri Lanka. We are exporting it. Okay, but actually, at home, what we do, we have it's like a burner with a handle. We put that the coconut and we burn it, but we don't let it to be ash. We want the charcoal with burn. I mean the fire, the bit of fire inside. Then we add some sulfate item like copper sulfate or whatever, and we believe because of that smoke, it will get rid of the evil spirits, the evil mouth, evil eye. Okay, and we take it around our house. Mostly it does by at evening. Okay, evening we do. Even most of the shop owners, especially Tamil people, they do it before they open the shop daily. First they spread the turmeric dilute in the water. Then they spread it for the after they do this same thing. What you're asking? There's so many things around that. Yeah, it can be at the home.
Thank you
That's the
very much.
exactly thing. Yeah.
Interesting, Katharina. Because we just did it, say some minutes ago. Actually, Sanka promised me to put here. Here it is. It is a coconut shell there. But it's off, dear friend. How should it work when it's off, my friend? No, it's fine. I can also handle. And actually, in Hindi, like in Himalayan, it's the same. It's a similar thing, but they're using it for the heat. They're having like this big wardrobe, and they're putting it under the curtain, so to have a warmer. And here it's one of the thing against mosquitoes on a very natural thing. And this is also what is so fantastic about Sri Lanka. And we will drop some more really travel hacks, or how people deal here with the life. Why it's totally fine to don't have a fridge, because why should you, in German, horten, should you keep all this stuff instead of every day going freshly out? We're giving you the best vitamins, the best detox, and yeah, the best soul food for your body, for your temple. And this is amazing to combine this with the friendliness, Sanka. Really, I have to repeat it my whole life, with the friendliness of serving, of, hey, I don't know you, but now you're living here, so you're part of my family. Take care. This is such a greatest goddess gift, what much more people have to realize it is inside of us. And it's a much more easier life, even if there are challenges. But this is fine. And the last thing, to live together with animals. I know it's not everyone taste here to stay here. We have already clients from BBP who say, hey, it's fine, do this, but I don't want to do this. And it's totally fine.
Yeah.
But if you're ready to at least try to see, hey, how is it when a salamander is coming there? Or even this night, of course, we're having a little mouse family living there, but they're into it. You know, it's a part of it. And this is the thing of being living in divine and accept how it is. Otherwise, don't come to Sri Lanka. But if you
so many geckos, So many Jackos.
Yeah, everyone has a name. Freddy, Paul, Luca. Yes, and really, really looking forward to just, take you on this journey. And like our Stefano is always saying, post, share, share. Yes, but we like to share when we're in the moment, when really things happen. And this is the beautiness of growing together. It's not about force. It's about, hey, whatever it is you have on your travel soul, your travel heart, just simply share it and enjoy it if someone else does it. And for this, it was a beautiful episode. I give you a last beautiful sense. Maybe Sanka is doing it. Sanka, what says a Buddhist about Milk Way? And then we release the people into the next Sri Lankan day of wisdom.
Yes. In Buddhist teachings, even our the knowledge, our ancestors, what they got, it's like a very vast subject. It will take years to study. But if I, according to our knowledge, we believe the Milky Way itself, we call galaxy. But there are 10,000 galaxies in a one bunch. They are the same way. Okay, but that universe, we used to call it small universe. Luckily, NASA found out. I mean, NASA in America, they found out. And they are saying there's a huge magnetic beam around that circle. Okay. But our ancestors knew that's a strange stuff. Our ancestors knew, okay, there are 10,000 galaxies in a one bunch, and that's called mini universe. And they went even further beyond, and they found out that type of 10,000 bunch multiplied by this number, that is middle universe. And that number multiplied by the same number, that's called huge. That is called the total universe, the whole universe. That is, it's not, I mean, the human mind can't realize how big is that. But found out their supervision, mostly be samadhi or whatever the technique they use, they came to know about those subjects. Actually, in Buddhism, it says if you go in depth of searching those one, you become lunatic because you can't handle it. But Milky Way is quite strange. According to it says there are 31 sub-worlds in a one set of galaxy. That's what called Milky Way. And we are not alone over there because there are so many other type of creatures in the same galaxy.
It's just crazy how the wisdom comes all back to us in Sanka. I love you from my heart. I'm so gratitude to be here with you, to explore this, to live together in Sri Lanka. And like really.
Thanks for the opportunity for all of you. Thanks for the opportunity. Yes. Stuti. Yes. Okay.
Danke schön, mein Freund. Danke schön. Geile Sache. Doesn't matter who is here. For me, it's really just a treasure box. And especially what happened is what was my deepest wish, the communication platform where we really discover and meeting at the true spot at the 0 level of, like Sanka said, us energetic magnetic field around us anyway. That's why I'm looking forward, and thank you so much for everyone, even for you if you listen to the episode right here, right now. One of the first English audience. Looking forward to welcome you and seeing you in the BBP Travel community. And that's it from the Dream Travel Trader company, BBP World. It was a blessing, the first live from Sri Lanka. Next week, next Sunday, I can promise so far, we see us again live from Sri Lanka. Ayubovan.